please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop. So it turns out you can't please all the people all the time, but you can make everybody hate you all the time. I think Anheuser-Busch is experiencing that right now with the Dylan Mulvaney debacle. Man, they're getting it from every side. Much like Dylan Mulvaney. What can I tell you? Lucky lad. Anyway, because they did a Dylan Mulvaney ad sponsorship, and then that brought all the insanity of the modern age to the people who just wanted to be left alone. People who just wanted their Bud Light and be left alone, right? And they're like, what? Leave us alone. Anyway, so they had a complete meltdown with that. They've had a boycott and they've lost, I don't know, billions, like billions upon billions, right? And they might not get that market share back. So they made, what was it, on Friday, a non-apology apology. So we didn't mean to piss anybody off, essentially. And now all the other side, the cultural aisle hates them too. So everybody hates Anheuser-Busch. Kind of feel the same way about Rusty Davies right now. We've had a rough time in fandom. Over the last few years, we've had the most turgid, awful Doctor Who possibly ever made. I mean, like, honestly, one of the most turgid, awful eras of television. Every episode is irredeemably awful. And I am more than happy to go through it point by point with you. But if you liked it, good for you, mate. I mean, really, genuinely, I have no problem with you liking it whatsoever. But we had a rough time, and now, we had a light at the end of the tunnel. Rusty Davies' new era, generally speaking, was freaking, exciting beyond exciting. I was like, cavelling, that's a Jewish word. I was vibrating with excitement. I was cavelling, right? I was very, very excited. Then we had Doomsday come out, which looked awful, and I'm sorry, Russell, how on earth you let that go is beyond me. The rumour I heard is that he didn't know about it. He didn't watch the trailer. I think if he did... I mean, look, Doomsday is such a, what's the word I'm looking for? Such an incredible example of the failures of the way we make entertainment, which is going to change this time next year, even less. We can make our own Doctor Who via AI, and it's going to be so much better. But the way we make television, you have a monoculture, and they all like the person fronting, was it Suze, the person fronting it. She's not very funny and she's not very good. What she does, though, is spit venom at people on the other side of the cultural aisle because of her, I would say left and right wing, but they're not really left and right wing. And so, the love is in the monoculture that make entertainment go, oh, she's such a lovey. She makes me feel so good. Oh, everybody's going to love it. And they put it out and it was a disaster, right? A complete and total disaster, much like Dylan Mulvaney with Bud Light. It was a disaster. But there was a 1-2 button. So that much I put aside. I'm like, maybe he doesn't know about it. And that was a rumor and I hope it's true, right? I hope it was just a screw up. But then we get the announcement of Jinx Monsoon, which I don't know. Like, we need to know the character, right? If this is a drag character slap bang in the middle of Doctor Who, that's a problem, right? Why is that a problem? Because nobody had trouble with drag before. Now drag is being used to hypersexualize children. I think it's being used for child sexual exploitation, right? And I think child sexual exploitation does lead to life-changing surgery in many cases where these kids will never have children, but mostly, well, they will never come. I mean, really? That sounds awful. I mean, just shoot me now if you're going to take that away from me. So, it's a bit of a problem, Russell, in 2023. I'm sorry in your little bubble, and that bubble is full of people who have no children whatsoever. I'm sorry in your little bubble that you didn't realise it would go down well. But the truth is, if it's a mocap a character, if it's an alien, if it's an appropriate character, this could be a breakout thing for the Jinx Monsoon to do something different. I hate prejudging things without knowing it. It really genuinely pisses me off to do that. I don't want to be that person, right? But it's like been a rough couple of weeks, right? Everyone's like, oh, it's going to be awful. My comments have been rough, right? Oh, God. And then, so I thought, well, at least the other side of the cultural aisle, the shill idiot fan media, they'll be flag waving for him, probably rainbow coloured flags. But no, they're attacking him too. I don't know what to do. This actually makes me feel good that they're attacking him as well. They're like, how dare they make Doctor Who popular and beloved? That sounds like these people are crazy, right? Absolutely freaking crazy. Anyway, like, share, subscribe, comment is what I'm trying to say, baby. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Head over to Rumble, subscribe to me there. Thank you for subscribing to me there. That makes my life so much better, right? It's crazy, but it's really true. It makes my life so much better. And I'm looking at my subs at YouTube go down and down and down. Because I haven't been doing YouTube shorts and 1 minute videos. I might actually do some today. I don't know. But head over to Rumble, please. Also today, normally I'm like just book solid with work, right? Like straight work. So I don't have time to breathe. But today I might have time to get to, where is it? My deep fake Colin Baker reading Millennial Rights, which will be available through my Substack in the video notes. Go subscribe to it now. I really hope to be working on that today, okay? That's basically the plan. Fine. Like, share, subscribe, comment, all those things are awesome. Thank you for doing it. You are awesome, baby. You are, and you know what? Truth is, we don't tell ourselves that enough. Okay, just as complete aside, every day, just think about a few things you're grateful for, even if it's your sight, even the ability to take a shit unaided, that's kind of a big thing, I have to tell you. That develop gratitude in your life, and you will be a happier person, right? That would be my recommendation. But the other thing to develop is just think you're a good person. Most people are good people, and most people are down on themselves all the time. Look in the mirror. Tell yourself you're awesome. Because you are, baby! You're freaking awesome. And I said, if you want to prove how awesome you are, subscribe to me at Rumble. Anyway, like, share, subscribe, comment. Now let me hand over to me. Well, this from live stream. Do live streams every day on Rumble because the algorithm likes that. Join us on live stream. This live stream was from last night. It was only from last night. So let me hand over to me from last night. Doctor Who's new era must stop reliving Russell Davies' former glories. Why? That's a good idea. The former glories were, let me just explain something to you, were glories, right? You want them to relive glories because glory is good. Yes, glory is, what's that? Good, right? So yes, it is good to relive things that are good, right? Gentlemen, what little has been revealed about the next year of Doctor Who, it feels similar to RTT's World War 2005 template. Is that a bad thing? God, dude, you are a dick. This is Mark Donaldson. Very hit and miss, Mark Donaldson. Man, this guy is what Star Trek Picard was written for, where every under 25 gets taken over by an authoritarian mind virus, right? And they are being used to destroy the world. That is 100% what is going on, right? Very brave, right? I'm very brave. I think they can introduce that more than one episode in before the end because they'll probably get pulled. Anyway, let's go. Were there many drag queens in the original Doctor Who? The 2005. I don't recall. Don't think so, mate. Don't think so. Ross D. Davies' second era Doctor Who seems to be repeating many of the original era successes. Oh no, not successes. That sounds terrible. Which could be a problem for the show. Oh, Ross D. Davies thought that. No. Well, Doctor Who is embracing the new era streaming and has cast an exciting young actor. You didn't say black, even though you know that's the only thing you're thinking about. As a Doctor, there are signs it could still be stuck in the past. No, somebody might not be sucking a dick at any moment in the show, right? Wearing a rainbow-colored top, right? That might not be happening because it's always got to be in your face all the time. Otherwise, it's just the worst thing ever. It's genocide, right? It's genocide. If somebody's sexuality isn't literally constantly in your face, you are taking part in genocide, right? That's what they believe, right? I mean, that's really what they believe. Like, you've got to constantly know everybody could be of any sexuality ever, even though 98% of people are straight. But anybody could be anything. Dude, no one had a problem. What are you sniffing? Oh, this could be a problem with the show. Well, Doctor embracing the new era streaming. Well, okay, cast. They're fine. When he revived Doctor Who, Tzvi Davies oversaw the show's most popular era for decades. Yes, that's true. Swiftly dismissing any criticism that the classic series wobbly sets and unconvincing monsters. Well, they did that very purposely, right? That's why the show rolled out the way it did. That's why the end of the world was it the second or third episode? Like Unquiet Dead was, I can't remember now. Yeah, I mean, let me look at my DVDs, like my old handmade ones. What came up? Was it Unquiet Dead or was it the end? It Rose? End of the World, second episode, right? So End of the World was the second episode. The reason it was, they wanted to make it a big effects, effects and what's the word I'm thinking of? Costume, heavy show to show it's like a real show to instantly hammer away the any idea of wobbly sets, which there actually never were. Right, that's something Tzvi Davies was really good at when he was he's fantastic as promoting the show. Right, the initial run, like he did an incredible documentary the day it was there. Like this, he willed this to be the hugest success ever, and it was mostly because of him, right? Mostly because of this like indomitable will and wanting it to be great. Yeah, so there's documentary, but in the documentary he said, yeah, actually the set's never have been wobbly. It's just one of the things people said, but it's not true, right? Too busy watching an Apple Super Mario movie. I know, I'm trying not to get copyright struck for it. Anyway, where am I up to? When we revived the show Wobbly Sets, while the show became a global success under Stephen Moffat, Doctor Who was really as popular as it was in the UK in the mid to late 2000s. Well, because we were all just so amazed how huge it was, right? Oh, I can get rid of that. Thank you. I mean, look, most people were like, oh, okay, it's because it was British and it was contemporary sci-fi. It was something that we hadn't seen, right? It was cutting-edge contemporary sci-fi, super British, right? It had big London buses going all the way through it, London landmarks, London Eye, right? British landmarks, I should say, all the way through it, which is like central to Doctor Who's success. Because people like it being British. I mean, like, I love the, was it Murray Gold's music? Was it London Bridge? As Rose and the Doctor run over it, they like pass the London bus. Oh, it's wonderful, right? It is absolutely wonderful. It's a bit here. One second. Can we pull that clip? Because it's not long, right? That's like about a 2-second clip. I think I can get away with that. Yeah, I'm in a bit of a Ninth Doctor phase tonight. Oh, there we go. Doink. New episode Succession. I'm loving Succession this season, right? I am freaking loving Succession this season. I get it feels like a Bad Wolf show, right? Here we are. Open, but then I've got to find the right moment. Where it is. There we go. Oh, look at that. I just nailed that. Mate, look at this. That should be it.
Oh,
that music.
Fantastic.
Oh, I love that. I mean, again, he really like made that mark right there. Yeah, London bus. I mean, I'm sorry. That is the perfect essence of Doctor Who, right? It really is. The companion and Doctor holding hands and running into whatever it is. It's wonderful. I mean, really, and in a totally contemporary show, right? So, not so terrible. And the music. Yes, look at London buses. mean, this is really the remit of the. This is why it was so popular, right? It was saying everybody wanted to work, and it did, and it worked so much better than we thought it would. And everything about it was so British, but yet at the same time, it was so incredibly contemporary, right? It's that's perfect, right? I have to tell you, right, I mean, really nailing this. And but yeah, that first season was a shakedown season. So yeah, listen, what are you kvetching about, Screen Rant? Hey, what's the matter to you? Hey, why are you looking so sad? Hey, it's a nice day. Shut up your face. I do that to my kids sometimes. It's because of that success that he's returning for the 60th anniversary. Beyond it has been hailed by critics of the recent Christian era as saving Doctor Who. What you mean, like from complete annihilation? It was cancelled, you dumb fuck. Okay, yes, it was over. I know they had a plan to partner with a streaming giant and make a whole new Doctor Who, right? But who else would have done it? Nobody. Nobody wanted to touch it. They couldn't find anybody to take over. And it, like Chris Chibnall, turned it into radioactive slag, right? Radioactive slag should give you a bit of a discount for a handy. Yeah, listen, I'm sorry, mate. It just didn't work out, did it? Because it was filled of all the idiotic identity politics that your whole life revolves around. Anyway, your mind virus that you have that you definitely trying to defend. David is definitely something to be celebrated, but as a few industry industry figures with his profile love and understanding of Doctor Who and the TV as a medium, the way he does. However, while Davies' screenwriting has considerably matured in the 14 years since he left Doctor Who, it's beginning to look like his vision of Doctor Who is unchanged in almost 20 years after his first started work. Okay. No, Doctor Who hasn't changed, right? The essence of what it is, the core of what it is, what makes it work, that hasn't changed, right? You can change the window dressing, and you're supposed to change the window dressing, right? And it's supposed to be the most contemporary thing going, right? It always was, right? It always was. Oh, if they met a third Doctor and Joe, who would be good to play Joe? I'd love to see it like all that 70s stuff. Maybe get Tim Treloar to play the third Doctor. I want to see him cosplay that. I bet he'll be good. He's got the nose, right? Which means that reminds me of what I have to listen to him. But I've just caught up on the first Doctor. Let me have a look, see what I've got to listen to still. I'm so behind on Big Finish, right? So I got the last bit. Oh man, I got that book on tape when Debian got close to finishing. I got the Time War Vol 5 to finish. Oh, I don't know which one I'm at to, but I'll work it out. And then I got the Joe Jones and the Third Doctor, which I really want to listen to, and the Fourth Doctor box set. So man, I got to get a listening, baby. Maybe I'll finish off the Eighth Doctor set. That'll be my next job, right? Over the next couple of days. Fine. Where are we up to? This could be the theory of problem. Where are we up to? Sorry, did I miss a bit? This could pose a serious problem for Doctor Who's future. Look, Mark Donaldson, may I ask you, where are you in life? Where's Ross D. Davis? Yeah, there's a reason for that. Anyway, Doctor Who copy Russell D. Davis first is a red flag. Oh no, red flags. Oh, you piss baby cunt. And look, I'm just saying piss baby cunt because that is his that's how he described it in the books of Kabbalah. It's too early to know exactly what Ncuti Gatwa's first series Doctor Who will look like. Really? What? Because nobody's seen it? It's too early to know. Right? Yeah, really? It's too early to know what the year 2443 is going to look like. But going on the evidence of location filming and the upcoming 6th anniversary specials, it does seem to be covering old ground. New companion Ruby Thunder, Millie Gibson, is a hot white girl who makes me feel tingly between my legs, and I feel shame. I feel shame for my heterosexuality, so I pretend I'm a trans woman turned on by a woman. Yeah, that makes me feel good. I'll stroke my female penis because I'm a lesbian. Yes, it. Yeah, whatever you need to do, mate. Okay, whatever you need to do. But that's how messed up these kids must be. I'm sorry. It's a same as Daisy Road Tyler when she began with Trouble with the Death. It works. There's a political campaign for a British politician and a tech guru, Roger Apkwallen by O'Neill Bernard, seen during location filming for new episodes, and which calls him on a character Howard Saxon and the Master. Well, then now you're on to season 3. This is not replacing his template. This is what? You just disproved your own argument. Why would you do that? That annoys me because it's so dumb. Why would you do that? That's the dumbest thing ever. I'm gonna make a stupid argument, and now I'm gonna argue against it. Why? I know. Well, what's this from Epoch Times? It says government has full access to private Twitter DMs. Yep, I heard about that, man. Dark up, but listen, I think we knew this, didn't we? It's interesting, right? It's there's a large sect of Judaism called Haredim, right? Who don't have smartphones. They are opposed to smartphones, right? Because they say they're pocket-sized porn devices, and they're not entirely wrong. But anyway, they don't have smartphones. They eschew social media, right? But the rabbis, which basically, in my opinion, keep them in poverty to keep them more valuable, controllable, right? If they knew how much social media could control people and monitor people, they would insist everybody has a cell phone, right? 100%. Oh my God. Oh, that's better. What are we up to? Bleeding kids. This is just David is sticking to the format he perfected. Oh no. You mean, again, that perfect popular template? That success. Oh no, it's successful. That's just proving my worldview. During his 2005 to 10 run, Doctor Who, a format which started to feel tight at the time. Thankfully, the chemistry between Catherine Tate and David Tennant during season 4 lifted the fight. Oh, will you fuck off? I'm sorry, we've just lived through like the super shit Jodie years, right? It's a time when people were asked, would you like to watch an episode of Jodie Whittaker's Doctor Who, or would you like me to shove my fist up your ass? Fist up your ass, or an episode of Jodie Whittaker's Doctor Who? Are we talking, Orphan 55? Yes, we are talking Orphan. Okay, give me the fist, baby. Oh, you don't have to use a small Filipino boy either. You can use a big bricklaying lad. I'll take it. Anything other than Orphan 55. Oh God. One of the worst moments in Doctor Who of all time. Oh God, so bad. Fine. You can wreck planets so you can save them. Oh, fuck off, Jodie. Oh God, titled cunt. Oh, and I say that because I love you. What are we up to? Thankfully, Catherine Tate lifted it. It's highly likely in shooting out where Millie Gibson will
achieve something similar in their first series. However, it doesn't change the fact it would be incredibly disappointing if the narrative time limiting the bold new era. Oh, will you fuck off? I think RTD knows what he's fucking doing. Like, he might be going too gay for most of us, but will you fuck off? Oh, man. Okay, I want you to take you out to dinner. Well, you know where I want to take you? I want to take you to a Chinese restaurant I like. You know what that Chinese restaurant is called? Some Dumb Cunt. That's what it's called. Some Dumb Cunt. That's what you want, mate. You want stir fry with that? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Now I'm looking for Chinese. Bold new era. Typically for a 20-year-old format. But you tell him, Mark Donaldson. Yes. More trannies. More drag. Rusty Davies, Doctor Who was hugely successful, but in those early days, it hadn't expanded all that far from the UK. The first series was a co-production with the Canadian Broadcasting and blah, 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 with a Chris Echo episodes in Canada shortly after it in the UK. It was the first North American broadcaster to be get behind the revival. Okay, what are you going on about? This means that Rusty Davies' occasional parochial version of Doctor Who needs to evolve alongside its growth. Yeah, we know. Oh, fuck's sake. How old are you? Okay, how old are you, mate? Because I bet you look like you're 12. Look. Dude, yeah, look at you. Come on, mate. No, yeah, no. You're a little boy. I tell you, you don't know anything. He's currently working on a book about multiplex cinemas and a documentary about Doctor Who fandom in the 90s. Why? You interested in times before you lived? So fine, let's keep going back to this idiot story. Right. Man, I mean, literally, the guy's 12. What are we up to? This guy goes on forever. Fine, I think. Oh, wow. 2009 wouldn't work today. Yeah, okay. Yes, we know. 2023. It's awful. When Rusty Davies brought back Doctor Who in 2005, it was aimed at a family audience featuring burping bins, farting aliens, and the supporting characters getting covered in goo by exploding aliens. That's still going to work, mate. Okay, that's still happening. Right, that is still going to be happening. Okay, that's Doctor Who. Oh, I'll meet you in some Dun Cup, mate. Here's the address. He goes around looking for it. Do you know where some Dun Cunt is? He says, yes, you just look in the mirror. It was a show that was of its time and place, namely Saturday night on British television. Nearly 20 years later, the audience habits have shifted considerably. Younger viewers will consume much more through media of YouTube and TikTok, while in the UK, at least, appointment TV tends to be gripping adult-focused dramas like Line of Duty or Happy Valley. I think they're aiming for both, frankly, right? I think they're aiming for both. And yeah, okay, I can't believe this, like, 12-year-old is like, and you know what? And also, people don't watch just one channel anymore. Sometimes they change it and go, they watch another one as well. Yeah, we know. I gotta be still because I'm 22 nearly in 5 years. Another big thing that happened in the years since Doctor Who returned is that science fiction fantasy has become hugely successful genres on TV networks. Oh, really? Who knew? Movie theaters and streaming zone, blah, blah. This means that the audiences are more savvy about science fiction than they were. God, for fuck's sake. Rusty Davies, listen, it might be tranny central, but at least he got his finger on the zeitgeist of what's going on in society. Sort of, hopefully. Normally he does. Like, his stuff's always been very contemporary. I mean, I loved, again, End of the World, Toxic, right? Wasn't that awesome, right? Because it was just so modern, right? Which is what Doctor Who should be, in my opinion. And I think it will be, right? I do think it will be. 2005 back to 2023, therefore, be seen as a regressive derivative. Okay, you're mad because everybody's not like a lesbian nun. Oh, help! God help us. Pushing the sci-fi genre in new and interesting directions. However, modernizing Russell Davies' 2005 format could help Doctor Who stand apart from the big franchises in some key ways. Oh, God. Mate. You know what somebody should get you? A voice recorder. You know why? You could talk into it and you could hear your favorite thing in the world, your own fucking voice. Oh, Rusty Davies' Doctor Who format can still put the show in a new direction. Okay, so again, we're going to have like cocksucking midgets in the TARDIS. What's your plan, mate? And Rusty goes, well, of course we're having cocksucking midgets in the TARDIS. Why wouldn't you? How glorious! Like, what are you, bigoted? Well, I just don't think cocksucking midgets in the TARDIS sounds very Doctor Who. No, everything's changing. Russell, don't say that. Okay, no siren as yet, so I think we're good. We'll find out in about 12 minutes. Then it's at the hour. Where am I at? The main thing that I'm sure Rusty Davies' secondary will stand apart from the first is considerably high production values brought about by blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it's going to look pretty, right? Yeah, everybody says, yeah, okay, fine. Reports are impossible to... Yeah, we know. Similarly, the combination of fantastical and everyday has been key to Doctor Who's most successful things. A Yeti on Tooting Back, blah, blah, blah. That approach we influence. Yeah, we know. Oh, okay, fine, here we go. More overt political commentary in his recent work suggests that while format may largely remain the same, his allegorical storytelling could be more explicit. The casting of RuPaul Drag Race winner Jinx Monsoon at the time when drag is under attack. Again, no one minded about drag at all before you had to involve minors in it. Why? Again, I wouldn't be happy if you wanted to involve minors in a burlesque show either, right? It's indecent. You know, no, it's that you have. Yeah, you're too young. Minors are. This is not for children. This is a sexualized art form, right? Again, burlesque is a reasonable allegory, but But I think if you want to turn to like cultural indentation, people know about it. Porn stars, right? Porn stars is about this is about the same because people know porn stars as much as they know drag queens, right? I would say, and again, that's without doing any. And do people know porn stars more or less? I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, I digress. So Under Attack clearly is interested in burying political analogy under science fiction tropes. Well, that's what we're all worried about, right? Again, why does it have to involve children? It's a real simple question, right? Why? Again, this is not my values, right? I don't think it's kind. I don't think it's brave. I think it's weird. I think it's like pedophilia, adjacent, right? It's like it doesn't seem there's many stops between that and touching kids, right? So I don't know. What putting makeup on them and heels? Yeah, that seems weird to me, mate. I'm not up for that, right? I don't think it's okay, right? I wish Rosie would tell me he didn't think it's okay because I don't think it is okay, right? I think that's child sexual exploitation. So, and again, I don't know. I mean, hopefully that's not the case. Oh man, I was like, all these alerts going on. Fine, I have no idea what that is. Fine. In reality, Russell Davies format is nothing new. Doctor Who has always largely swung from modern day to past to future. This guy's such a moron. Oh. As an arts graduate from a former theatre employee, he is fascinated. Fuck me, he's unemployed loser. Leave me alone. This is his job. Oh, that was just painful. My name's Tzvi Lebetkin, the rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.